will be from this hour to 10 a.m. So keep your dad locked. And beyond the Brekete Family program, there are other programs lined up for you. It's Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM, the station that redefines broadcasting. My name is Mardia Umar. Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce to you Aladi Okenyado.
Embe, oh lo. Lazy man, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Take your life, do better thing. Not like that for one place. Wait for manna to fall from heaven. Signa, make with the vanilla they go. Finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Fauzia Ahmadu Bello.
Embe, oh lo.
My name is Aliu Bagudu Abubakar, and I'm the Oga Potopoto for Legal Aid Council. I want to see this opportunity to thank you for all that you have been doing. A lot of prayers have been said. People have been praying for you, and it is certain that the Brekete Family program has the highest listenership in the whole of Abuja.
Human Rights Radio 101.1. The home of the Brekete family.
Mama Hawa, now where you dey carry table go so?
I just want use antanda take spread this cloth there when I wash for this wire.
You know sabi say this one electric wire?
I sabi now, but
waiting, you no know say na danger you dey take the place o. In case you no sabi, to dey spread the wet cloth on top electric wire fit kill person o. Even sef, no put your television antenna near electric wire. And if you see any electric wire wey rain storm fall for ground, abeg no near am o. To dey build, buy and sell, or to dey perform any kind human activity under power line na invitation to danger. When you dey build your house, you must to leave space between the house and the electricity installation, just as law talk am. Make we all dey follow these simple warnings so that we no go put our life and the life of people wey dey around us for danger.
from where you get all this important information?
From Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, the company wey care well for the safety of im customers for Kogi, Nasarawa and Niger State, plus including the Federal Capital Territory Abuja. Abuja Electricity Distribution Company want make you stay alive to enjoy them services. Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, power of commitment.
Mr. Shehu, are you okay?
I'm in pain, so this has been like this for the past 1 week.
Let me assist you to the hospital. You can't continue like this alone.
No. I want to go and see Baba Muslimi to give me some herbal mixture so that I can take. Because this hospital, with the way they treat person, I'm not going to the hospital.
Mr. Shehu, that was in the past. With new patients' bill of rights, patients have the right to an urgent, immediate, and sufficient intervention and care. A right to complain and experience dissatisfaction. Where are the necessary? With the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, your consumers' rights are protected.
To lay your complaint, please contact any of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission's FCCPC offices closest to you with your complaint. You can also call our helplines at 0805 600 2020 or 0805 600 3030.
Please, let us go to the hospital. I'd like to experience this firsthand.
At FCCPC, you can rely on us to resolve your complaints effectively and efficiently.
Listen in any time, at any mood, in any land. Our sound everywhere. We resonate and we redefine broadcasting. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting. We are the media. We are the fourth estate of the realm. We are the watchmen of the nation. And on Media Lab, we dissect topical issues and the news items of the day. Through the diligent men and women that bring the news to you to bring to fore the full story. Media Lab, airing on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting. Media.
Zainab Alkali daga nan gidan rediyon kwato 'yancin al'umma wato Human Rights Radio mita 101.1. Nake muku albishir da kasancewa tare da mu a cikin shirin duniya mai kala-kala. Shirin duniya mai kala-kala ya kunshi labarai kamar na ban al'ajabi, ban dariya, ban mamaki, ban haushi da sauransu. Shirin zai ke zo muku a duk ranar Laraba da misalin karfe 2 zuwa karfe 3 na rana. A kasance tare da mu. Duniya mai kala-kala.
Your dealings with government officers should not cause you difficulties or inconveniences. That was why the federal government established SERVICOM to ensure that ministries, departments, and agencies of government deliver services in a timely, effective, efficient, and transparent manner. With SERVICOM, you have the right to make complaints when service failure occurs and have it resolved satisfactorily. SERVICOM wants you to be provided with a high standard of services in any government office. Ministerial SERVICOM units are in all government offices where trained officers are there to attend to you. For more information, visit our website at www.servicom.gov.ng. To lodge your complaints, you can reach us on 08106419581 or 08153566084. Our office is located at the Federal Secretariat Complex, Phase 3, First Floor. SERVICOM Helpdesk is now airing Brekete Family Radio Program on Human Rights Radio 101.1. SERVICOM, you have the right to be served right.
Chop it, dice it, mix it, flip it, fry it, enjoy it. Join Chef Fatima as she cooks your favorite dishes. Kitchen Republic.
Every Sunday by 5:30 in the evening.
Only on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. We are the joy of our nation. We are the unity of our nation. We are the makers of our heritage. We X-ray topical national issues and the trending matters of our time. Examined, dissected, and analyzed. With our team of analysts, you can be sure of an incisive discourse. 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Mondays to Fridays. X-ray on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM, Abuja.
Make I talk and make everybody hear. I beg, switch off your phones or you put them for silence. Vibration not even good because some vibrations they did very, very strong. I beg, tell your neighbor, put your phones on silence. Tell your neighbor, because if anybody phone ring here, the whole people waited outside, all of una they come out. It is no longer one person now. Person phone ring, all of una they go. Everybody in the studio stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, inakwana ekaro otutoma una good morning.
Good morning. Ordinary President.
Good morning. Yeah. Good
morning. Ordinary President.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning. Ordinary President. GCON. Double Doctor. Double Ambassador. 9-star Comrade. Ezu Gere 1. Ozi Jim. Osu 1. Senior Advocate of the Masses.
Hembelembe.
Ololo.
Hi. Hembelembe.
Ololo.
Hi. Belembe. Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Lazy auntie, leave that bed. Lazy uncle, you still lie down. Young, futuristic, intelligent children will be leaders of today. Before tomorrow. I don't tell elders, parents, teachers, guardians, leaders of today. Stop telling the children that they are leaders of tomorrow. I don't talk this thing before. For royal homes, una know why their children they different from other people's children? As soon as they give birth to them, they go give them that impression of royalty. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
So if you don't give it to it, you must accord them respect and honor. And the same thing with ruling class. All these people who don't do governor before, the ones who don't do minister before, the ones who don't hold any position at all, whether elected or selected or endorsed, then their parents now then rule our parents. Their children can't they rule us now. If we don't prepare ourselves, now the children of their children go come they rule our own children. We have to break the chain. Before serve, it better small. Federal government colleges and these demonstration schools, no, not demonstration schools. Unity schools been there. You go there for the same class with Minister Pekin. You go there with the same class with Director Pekin, Permanent Secretary Pekin. At least. But now, they don't draw line. We have to let them understand that we know what we are doing. And not be every big man be useless man. Some big men deserve their bigness. But we have useless big men. The ones that are stealing our money and those that have stolen our money and are still stealing. Now, you get particular school where the money where then they pay per term. Now senior civil servant, grade level 14, 15, salary for a year. Now be money per term. How can you afford to send your child to that school unless if you are one of the thieves? Where are you going to get the money from? How do you justify? So now there then they. And where God won't catch them, that kind of school, then they sneak cocaine. Then they sneak Indian hemp. Then they, because now school where teacher, they fear student. Student complain against teacher, they go sack the teacher. Or they go tell teacher to apologize to student. You see how God they catch them one by one, two by two. School where instead of where student go fear teacher, now teacher they fear student. You go see where teacher they lament. They say that boy is very stubborn. The other teacher will say, shh, shh, shh. No, let them hear you. Because of him, they sack Mrs. Ogedengbe the other time. Say, this boy can slap you. You know who being father? I say no. No talk, say I tell you. You get one school for Gwarimpa. One big man for this government Pekin, they go one school. Anytime when they carry the Pekin go school, they go block road. Yes. The man is still in power, in office, even though in time, constitutionally, don't expire. Now, one of these people where the president extend their time, as if they are the only people in this country that can perform. If they carry the boy go school, they go block road. People go there, it's so inconvenient. And you know, say Gwarimpa Road, inside this thing, very narrow. So they block one lane until the boy come down, enter school. Wait, the day where the papa go die, make we see the convoy, we go escort and go heaven. Some people know they even remember saying that God give them the position. And that same God is watching them. And the same God can decide to take it off them. Now. Me where they talk here. The guy what I go do God now. Maybe in the course of my talk, I go miss Yan. And I no quick seek for forgiveness. Not the talk, they talk when they listen to me. I go just overnight, my tongue go full my mouth. That is the end of talk. Is there anything that is above God? No being do the tongue. You go just increase the size times 10. When I call that is, if I can even do or I just lie down, you hear unconscious. I kick leg, I fall. One side, paralyzed. My mouth bend one side. That is the end. So what am I posing with? For? By the time, anytime you remember that God can strip you off whatever thing you are using to brag, you will always caution in the way you carry yourself about in life. But some people, once small position don't enter their hand, and no matter how big you think that position is, it's bigger than yours. If you are the president, way big pass you will be president. You won't shake hand with the support your hand. It's a natural thing. President of a country, in position no reach Secretary General of the United Nations. But some people will just see themselves as Alpha and Omega. For where? Whatever thing you are bragging with today, you get to somebody who sabi and pass you. Some of una way they amongst the audience or people where they listen to me, you get some people who go fit present this program times 100 more than me. Waiting I they enjoy na privilege, na grace. Now grace of God now they enjoy. Not because I am better than everybody. And I make, sometimes if God use me for some people's lives, when they begin prostrate for me or begin they praise me, they feel very uncomfortable. I don't know, some people, when they praise them, they think they sweet them. Me, if they praise me, my mind go dey cut. Make this man no go talk something where God go vex with me. Because I'm not dragging the glory with God. From the moment you know that whatever thing you are doing is a grace. And what is a grace? Unmerited favor. You don't merit it. He will give it to you. You did not bargain for it. Whether you bargain for it or you don't, he will give it to you. He is the omnipotent omniscience, the Alpha and Omega, the Malikul Mulk Dul Jalal wal Ikram. Make we always they remember God. But because you they remember God, no means say you no go try make you hustle for your life. Some people as they talk now, hey, I tell you, God will always do everything for you. No be everything you go sit down, make God do for you. It is an insult to God. God gave you 2 hands, legs, give you eyes. You see motor lose control, they come. You declare people, they come towards your direction. You say, I not go move. God is in control. Yes, God can do it. It is not beyond God, but for you, if na person will be creep, will be say, he no get leg. If he just sit down and resign to faith and say, God, you know I don't have legs. You go see, after I don't clear people, we get leg. The motor go come bounce for 1 stone. Bang! It go fly over them. Is there anything that is above God? No, sir. But you, that is, you are daring God. They paying you, where you go make specialist check. You say, no, God will take care. One day you go blind. Not be faith, be that one. That is foolishness. Yes, what thing you supposed to do by yourself, where God don't give you the ability to do. If you talk, say you no go do, you live on for God. That is insulting God. That is blasphemy. In case una no make una know. Your wife dey labor. She don't push day one. In fact, she do like 3, 4, 5 hours. They push. She don't they lose strength. As a Muslim, you say, may they write La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah 100 times, make them wash, make them give her drink. Or you come begin to recite some things. Or as a Christian, you call your pastor. Your pastor say, put me on speaker. This one, I witness him. The one where I mentioned that of Muslim, I witness him. For community, where would they grow? Woman go they die of labor. They go come write something for Allah, wash for them, give them. Woman where they suffer stress of delivery, they give her. How she go even take drink am? Okay, some go even force themselves drink am. Some in the course of drinking they go choke. Eventually, before they go reach hospital, either the pikin don't die, or the woman don't die, or both don't die. This is something you can do by yourself. You have decided to say God should do it for you. It's just like you see young man we no get money to marry as a father, and you know you are comfortable. You carry your daughter. Say, my son, come. How old are you? He says, I'm 40-something. And you are not yet married. He says, sir, what do I do? You see my family conditions. He says, so don't worry. This is my daughter. My daughter, please. And your daughter, out of respect, these olden days, now so my mother take my mother. Nobody say they do friendship. No, some of una. Some say una mama never see una papa before. If they for war front, now they go carry in picture, come show, see my son. Now show ya. That's all. Those days he walk, but these days, they walk. Because those days, the men get respect for family value. The husband will never want to misbehave to you because of your parents and his parents. Now, men of today, not all, some men of today, they do like that, he no go even respect you again. He say, now first they force you on me. Your father will pity and give you, carry you, give him. One day, your father fit to talk to him, he go either off the phone or he's. Back to what they talk about why you should not leave what you can do for God to do for you. Carry your daughter, give this jobless person. Food you provide. House now, one of your houses, you say, make them stay. One of your places of work, you say, make it, they work there. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, the girl never born. Ask her, my son, what is the problem? He says, sir, you have to come and help me. How would you feel as a father? You give him your daughter. You can't ask your daughter, what thing they happen? Say, they enter my room. So what is your in-law will know they enter your room? You ask him how far. He say, sir, you have to help me. Wait till you go feel help him do. You go vex, abi you no go vex. You go regret why you give her your daughter, abi you no go regret. Make we never allow God to regret any favor where he do for us. That is the simple analogy I can give this morning. My brothers, my sisters, if when I look down and I see the time done, they give us signal to do the signal, make we continue today. They go today now Tuesday, where we they call Tuesday, meaning to say we go choose waiting, we go talk. Everybody get the right to express his or herself. Constitutionally, yes. But make una remember, say, where your right stop, that junction where your right end, now there another person own start from. Meaning to say, there are limitations to everything you do in life. Anything where they talk absolute, no day. Because absolute no be reality. Absolute power. Absolute this. Absolute, Now only God be absolute. May God see us through. Amen. Now today, we get people for studio where go introduce themselves. Madam Nena Kajameli is unavoidably absent. I wanna know say that woman way, if we invite her on Sunday, she go come. Saturday, she go come. On Christmas, she was here. So let's appreciate Madam Nena Kajameli. The woman will revive SERVICOM. Because SERVICOM before don't die. Now only the sticker. And if you see the sticker self, faded. And if we don't tear half. We just they hear SERVICOM, they know they serve anything. But since Madam Nena Kajameli come, she revived SERVICOM. Just like, I don't forget this man name, the Honorable Chief Commissioner Public Complaints Commission. Since the Honorable Commissioner come, he revived Public Complaints Commission, we don't die. Just like Legal Aid Council. Legal Aid Council don't die. I attend the burial of Legal Aid Council. When that woman did there, since where this man Bagudu come, he don't revive Legal Aid Council. Even the staff, you go see life for their body. You know, be like before where their shoulder they down. Like Kunkurungwambi. You understand? We get organizations like this when we say, God help us. Under this administration, this government, they get the right people to lead, to head the organizations. See FCCPC, Erukera, Barrister Erukera Abina, that man, he get passion for his work. Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, if you carry complaint, go meet this man. You know they attend to them on the surface, like say now in work they do. No, he attends to you passionately. And as so, all in staff, this one, Etim, Bridget Etim, Olubumi, Oti, Gentle Daddy on radio. You can see the way these people, once you have the right person heading an organization, you should always expect positive result from that organization. If not because this man self no go agree, the Barrister Erukera, I for beg and make you resign, go do the governorship of Kogi State. At least make Kogi State understand what good governance be. But you not go agree. Maybe. We have some organizations like that. When we say, since we God help us, right people begin to head the organizations. And you get the ones when we say wrong people can't join. Even the standard way them being maintained before, it don't crash from the standard. I can mention some of these organizations. People don't go understand what the Central Bank of Nigeria they do to our economy till the day where we begin rush, enter Niger, enter Cameroon, enter Benin Republic as refugees. Not without war. Hunger. Educated people there for this country, they keep quiet. Then they watch. One man is destroying the economy. And nobody is saying anything. Why? Because he is pleasing a few people close to the president.
That's okay.
Una go do, una keep quiet, keep. When you go reach turn to talk, una no go fit talk because that time hunger go don't finish all of una. Go to hospital, you go see people they queue. Not be sickness, now hunger. If only the hospital will just devise a means, we cook morning food, afternoon food, night food, make you see. Some people go come after 3 days of eating good food in the morning, good in the afternoon, they no go come back again. Lack of good food can affect your immune system. And once your immune system is compromised, any sickness can enter you, including catarrh and malaria.
Double doctor.
And nobody is saying anything about it. It's either they are afraid or they are beneficiaries by extension. Or they are blind. May God see us through. Amen. IPPIS, we get more revelations about the fraud where they happen. But I want to make we appreciate the federal government of Nigeria. Somebody, one senior citizen, will retire as a senior director from the Federal Civil Service, called me yesterday. He said, head of service don't give marching order to all ministries, departments, and agencies where they under him. He give them 5 days to produce a confirmed, authenticated, genuine, certified, cleared list of their staff. According to, say, because of this case, what would they do? Now they say make them produce. Then they go take their time to verify. But anybody where in name no come, he no go earn salary again. Lie. Now, with this one now, maybe we go reduce ghost workers. Madam, carry the picking, go outside, go attend to them. Thank you. Thank you. You understand? If the AC for that reception, bamboo reception, they too much off for them because of the baby. If we appreciate women, our mothers. You can see it. She is not concerned about herself. All her attention are about the baby. Now this kind of person, after she don't suffer all these things finish, you don't grow, you don't mature. Then one idiot go tell you, say, your mama na winch. And you go believe him. In the name of, say, he be woli, or he be malam, or he be pastor, or he be prophetess or prophet. Anybody will look you, tell you, say, mama na winch. First of all, before police go come, slap him. If they tell you who tell you, just make sure, say, witnesses, they say you call your mama witch. Because now only bastard, now they go abuse him parents for in presence where you no go react. Now only bastard. And no matter how person bastard rich, the fit talk say this pikin no get papa, but you no go ever talk say this pikin no get mama. Bastard no reach where mama dey. Anybody abuse your mama, make sure say before they separate una, you give a message where you go carry along. I'm sorry, I'm not encouraging violence, but I am sorry. Motherhood is not easy. We are Africans. We are Africans. We should never forget where we're coming from. We should never forget our values. Our parents are precious to us. No matter how wretched, how poor, how disorganized our parents are our parents. Some people are even ashamed of their parents to present them in the public. Your mother is looking the way she is looking because you did not take care of her. If you can package your mom well, that is all. Even though we have some stubborn parents, you buy clothes, give them, you no go wear. I know one man where in mama they go Lagos, go do Babi Allah from Kano. The man is from Kano, but he dey work for Kaduna. In mama, for Gwandu Road, in mama follow these beggars. You go Lagos. Karama saboda mandang Allah. Now outside then they sleep. Bed bug, lice, all of them for their body. Hot afternoon like this, you go see them. Yes, now. Nothing this man do. The thing no work. Now I tell her, say, make you arrange. He say, aha. I say, no worry, I go arrange. I carry the mama where she dey beg. Bundle and put for motor. Carry her go one small bush where they near roadside. They will come carry small goat, enter inside where she no see the goat. Say, make them slaughter the goat. They slaughter the goat. Carry the knife with the blood. Come show her. Press her neck like say they want slaughter her. She beg. It waiting be her name, she talk. Waiting be your son name, you mention. Where your son they work, she mention. They say, your son a good man now. Waiting make you come they do like this. He say, you know they take care of me. She lie. They say, okay, if we see you here or anywhere, you they beg again. You see, we don't slaughter 99 people. Now you remain. They just leave them. Back to Kaduna. So some stubborn parents, they, no matter how you do, you no go ever please them. But you have to apply diplomacy. Never you confront them to the extent that they will be heartbroken. No, be tactical. Be very, very tactical about it. Be diplomatic. You understand? If your mama no want, make them paint her room because of old things. This one make my mama they hear this program now. I for tell you now wait till I do my mother. Can I look at that last time where we go? She be you see say them paint her room. Where we do make them paint the room. She say no, this the way they hear, this the way they hear. One day we just sit down, I enter the room. Now I jump, come on. She said, wait, I say snake. She said, then bring everything out. I don't already buy my paint, buy who carry people will go. And hey.
They don't stand by.
They go just do bah. Then one person go wrong. Come on. Now so then take paint her room.
But she come back, room them painting.
And now she come to us. Hey, but this paint where they put come good though. So you have to be diplomatic. How you survive your parents is strictly your business. It gets certain age where parents they reach, then they turn like small children. So the best you can do is to carry them along. Just imagine, say, if now you, how your children supposed to treat you, where the thing goes sweet you. Once you can imagine your old age and how you want to be treated, treat your mom or father or dad like that. So help us God. My auntie, your mouth they do muimui. What do you want to talk? Talk now, talk.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning, Gema.
It's good to be here.
Yes, ma'am.
My Oga, the National Coordinator of SERVICOM, say make I come represent her for here.
And your name na?
My name na Jumai Abdullahi.
And now you be?
Head of Operations for SERVICOM Office.
Yes, make we appreciate them now. If I say when I talk something, they do you mui for mouth. What do you be want talk?
Ordinary President, when they talk, they funny, even they cry, sir.
Okay, next person, introduce yourself.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning,
Good morning, Brekete family.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. My name is Patience Musa. I be the Public Awareness Manager for SERVICOM Office. And then my representative of National Coordinator, like she thought, maybe she laughed, tired. As tears dey her eyes. Now she can't stop, she no talk too much. Today we carry NESREA come, National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency, NESREA.
When I don't hear this name before, when I don't hear Ezra before, the only time where I hear Ezra now for Bible.
NESREA.
Eh?
NESREA.
Oh, I hear Ezra.
Okay, maybe if now.
When they introduce themselves, they go tell us who them be, waiting them be done they do, waiting them they do now, and waiting them they plan to do in the future. Abi? Una don't hear Ezra. Okay, introduce yourself,
Ordinary President.
Sir.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning,
sir.
everyone.
Yes.
My name is Isa Absalam. I'm a director in NESREA.
For the first time, I don't see Brahma as director. Okay, no. My senior brother retired as a director, Mr. Okino Vine. Okay, second director where I see for Ibra land.
Name them.
Name who? Those ones where you want mention assistant directors.
Ibraman, at the time, Secretary to Government of the Federation.
Ibraman,
you know.
By name who? By name who?
Okay.
By name who?
Abdulaziz Ata.
Haba, no wonder, because they are the only person who succeed. Because they are the only person who succeed. Once, which they be that way, where Akara they tell me, say, if your wife born again, say the pikin name go be Ata. That is if na boy, if na woman, you go call him Ate. Anytime we would say Akara with boy, in wife will not carry belly down. Next person.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Brekete family.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
My name is Murtala Usman. I stand for the focal person, NESREA. I'm with my director here.
Focal person?
Yes.
Which one be focal person?
Focal person, SERVICOM. That's NESREA unit.
Oh, now another officer be that?
Yes, another officer.
Okay. I never hear focal.
Yes.
That is for organizer department.
So for us in the SERVICOM office, those people where they represent SERVICOM for ministries, and where would they relate with directly, we call them nodal officers. And then for those people where be like, say, they under those ministries and agencies, where they call them focal officers.
Now the first time where I hear this foga.
Yes, now so be. Yes.
If you go Yoruba land, If you they shout, vulcanizer, you go take there. Vulcanizer. They go just ask you, kilo day, kilo. Please, I want to pump my tire. Funny, Fogger! You want to back up Fogger? They say vulcanizer. Wait till be vulcanizer. Lembe. Yes, of course, our senior brother will be na father in be, na uncle in be, now na grandfather in be, Uncle Brimo of the Police Service Commission in there for studio. He go introduce himself because his son name, if you no get complete front teeth, you no go fit pronounce his son name. Sir, introduce yourself, sir.
Good morning, Ordinary President, Dr. Ahmed.
Yes, sir.
I'm Ordinary Commissioner in Adugame Brimo.
You hear about Adugame Brimo?
Yes,
if you no get front teeth, he's a commissioner with the Public Complaints Commission. Please, Police Service Commission. Police Service Commission.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning, Chance.
Good morning, Brekete family, and good morning, Nigerians.
Yes, sir.
Morning, sir. My name is SP Salis. I'm a Superintendent of Police with Post-Public Relations Department, directly working with the Post-Public Relations Officer, DCP Prankumba.
Yeah, on Friday, Farukumba. Thank you, sir.
I'm the police representative here as a liaison officer.
IG liaison.
Thank you, Ordinary President.
Thank you. Let's appreciate him. My brothers, my sisters, if I look at an assistant time done, they give us signal to do the signal, make we continue to the van, they go. We go do 2 cases, then we come back on face NESREA. Excellence. Excellence now one of our staff from an admirer. Now he become staff of Human Rights Radio. Let's appreciate him. Excellence now person when we say anything we go improve the living standard of Nigerians, irrespective of where they came from. Excellence, they concerned about them. Now, they do our Igbo program here. Igbo language done for him mouth. You know, where you go no say you sabi language now when they use proverb for the language to communicate. The other day, Excellence they cough. Now Igbo language you take the cough. When I know how then they talk cough with Igbo language. Madua.
Yes, please.
Okay, they come. You get one thing where Excellence discover saying a method when they take they kidnap children now. In fact, when I start kidnap, I reduce the weight of the crime. Yes. Because kidnap, you they expect say you go pay ransom. Either the person go come back alive or una go see the dead body. This one na thieving of children. That is, if the pikin, the thief am, lie. Just like one woman where they come. I don't see her for some days. Where they say, from Emir Palace, 9 the children lost. Chief Palace, 9 the children, the woman pikin lost. And people talk say they even see the pikin for the Chief Palace. But by the time they reach there, language change. Now, if then they target your pikin, then they sew clothes like this native way this my auntie wear. So sorry, say they use you, they do example. I don't use myself, do worse example. So I beg no vex man. As you sew this one now, you go sew, you go use the same material, sew for 2 years, sew for 3 years, sew for 1 year plus, sew for 3 years plus, different sizes. Then they carry them for inside bag. Sometimes say you go see man and woman, no be husband and wife, but they wear the same anko. Now, during break hour, where children they play around school, any pikin will play near gate or near fence, or if they play watch towards outside, they go raise either chocolate or something will go attract, or teddy bear, or this baby which something will go attract children. They go raise them, the pikin go there attracted. As soon as the pikin come like this, some of them they carry motorcycle, some they carry car. As soon the ones we carry car, as soon as the pikin come, they go just close the pikin mouth. Come out that uniform. Carry that same material where this woman sew, wear for the child. Now you, where they pass, even if they no hold this pikin for mouth, they hold am for ground. The pikin they cry, they go. You see the man wear the same clothes, the woman wear the same clothes, the pikin wear the same clothes. Waiting go come your mind. Excellence, please.
Good morning, my ordinary president. Good morning, Nigerians. The truth is, we come to find out that there's this new method of taking our children. It's not just in the school. It happens in the market. It happens also even in churches
and mosques.
And mosques.
You get one pikin where they for Kano. In Papa carry and go mosque. Then they pray. Okay, no, the papa do ablution, finish, enter mosque. The son, the pikin, they do ablution. They do prayer, finish. He look, pikin no dey. You come outside, pikin no dey. They don't thief pikin. Make I tell you now, heartless people dey now. And he get one place where they discover for Southwest. Less than 1 week old baby, but preferably 3 days old baby. 9 then they sell for that place. Female child, 2 million. Male child, 1 million. As you carry the pikin come, before they give you the money, they go pound the pikin in your presence. If police want, make I give them information after program, work with me. I go give them the location, but they talk say na big men. Because they saw say that thing where then they pound, then they take and they do soap. With some big men, they take and they bath. Thank God, IG liaison there for studio. Give una the address, make una go locate the place. But make una get am for mind, say, as soon as una do the, if care is not taken, say, before una go reach, information go don't reach them. Now una know how discreet una go do the operation to ensure, say, we end, and not be the only place. Another place for eastern part of Nigeria, that one be say, you go, they see small pikin where they suffer, they go convince her, put for house, men go they enter, come sleep with her, she go get belly. Am I lying?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me.
Faba, yes, sir.
Faba?
Yes, sir.
Men go they come, they sleep with her till she get belly. She get belly, this thing they leak, reach here. No need. At least by October, we will start the main project by the grace of God. Amen. So make it a leak, they go. We are not ashamed. It's a humble beginning. It go reach when one day you go look this human rights radio, you no go recognize the structure. Amen. By the grace of God.
Amen.
Oh yeah, put and make it they absorb the water. Thank you. Make one clap for Engineer Fortune. Now, till the girl go born. As soon as she born, put to bed. Some they go settle them with 300,000, some 500,000, some 800,000, some 1 million naira. But you go sign paper say you no go ever come back for that child again. Una know some of these our auntie them, where they know they born for Nigeria and abroad, then they go born. Now the kind children where then they carry give them be that. Day old, 2 days old, 3 days old, 4 days old, 1 week old. They go come back with Pekin. But at least if the auntie go take care of the child as her own child, why not? You get some children where they with papa and mama, it be like you go prefer make they say that papa and mama don't die because now they know they take care of the children. And as so then they still they born again, they join. Anyway, tell us the one where you discover recently.
Yeah, my ordinary president, it was the last time my mother called me, and when I traveled to Southeast, I realized this new trend of taking our children. You see, number one is that new clothes attracts the baby. The baby feels this clothes is new. So they have already packaged it in such a way that any of the child they are going to take, they know the size that they are going to use to take the child to just entice the baby. Then secondly, to make sure that the public, that their attention is drawn away, as in they won't suspect anything. That is the new method they are just using around Southeast. I don't know if it has extended to every other place in Nigeria. So if you are in church, you are in mosque, anywhere you find yourself is as a public place, marketplace. If you see any child that is crying, maybe the mother is dragging the child or the father is dragging.
Ask question.
Wearing uniform. Don't bother about the uniform. Ask question.
Even if they resemble, ask question.
Even if they're in the car, ask question. Why is this baby crying so much? Because that thing is just a new trend to deceive the people that maybe it's their child or is their the father or the mother. The
one where they reigned for north, around Abuja, Nasarawa, Suleja, Kaduna, and Co. You go see elderly man, they ride Okada. You go see another woman for back of the Okada. Then you go see small pikin in between. That pikin where they sent alternative then Tifa. Continue, sir.
So it was as they caught one lady that this revelation, in fact, 3 places, people have been caught in 3 different locations with this same method. And the Southeast there. That is why we now said, okay, I think it's very much important that
we expose
this, because my mother insists that she knows much about what we do in Human Rights Radio. She insists that I should tell this to the public via Human Rights Radio so that the people will be aware of what is happening. That is on that note. Then my ordinary president, sir, the program that Human Rights Radio is a family program. We are family here, and the Udon Organiru program, which I anchor. By the grace of God, we really thank Human Rights Radio for that opportunity. But there is something where I'm asked to pass to you, sir. So Human Rights Radio believe that you have the grace, and we know what God has been doing. I mean, southeastern part of Nigeria believes in you because of the grace of God. It's not that we don't have big men in the southeast who can talk. It's not that we don't have people who are connected some places who can do some certain things. But because of your own grace, there is a way it works. So I'm asked to plead with you that there is this town hall meeting that you have been doing in some other places which has generated and yielded results. They are asking me to plead with you that since the radio station is not yet in the East, if you can organize once in a while town hall meeting, there are a lot of things they would love to discuss for them to reveal it to you, because they believe that the grace you carry can actually get these things solved for them, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Let's appreciate our... Why I delayed the town hall meeting now, because he got one particular license where I did wait for. I no one talk am because we don't know people will get evil ear. We go talk say this thing no go happen. But we are believing God that this license will be out any moment from now by the grace of God Almighty.
Amen.
The people will suppose make sure say the license no come out. We hand them over to God.
Amen.
God can tie them. God can give them distraction in form of either sickness or any form of distraction until the license is out before they go recover. Now, if it happens, we'll be going from community to community.
Yes, sir.
We can decide to go to a particular community that has been ignored and neglected by the government, and
Yes, sir.
spend a whole week
Yes, sir.
inside the community. Drink the same water with them. Do everything with them. Suffer with them. And we'll be transmitting every day from that community for the government to know that this community exists.
Yes, sir.
We want to know. Yes, Human Rights Radio is now God. Just make we live. I don't want to talk too much. Make you know be like a person they brag. But Nigeria go good by the grace of God through Human Rights Radio.
Amen.
Now we go start with the ward councillor. Is the lowest person politically.
Yes, sir.
The ward councillor should tell us waiting him don't do as a ward councillor. How much don't enter in hand in the name of this community? Waiting him don't propose to the local government. When we finish with the ward councillor, we'll go to the local government chairman. That is, after we don't finish with the community leaders, so because them be the number one basic people we go tell us their problem.
Yes, sir.
The chiefs, the youth leaders, the women leaders, the. If now community where they know they go church, they go mosque, we go to their shrine, meet their chief priest. I'm telling you, we don't any religion where you want practice, not be me create you. You finish, you go meet your creator. Now, when we do finish, then we go meet the ward councillor, local government chairman, then we go meet the commissioner under the governor's cabinet where they represent that side. When we do, we not go governor's side first. We go meet member House of Reps representing that constituency, where the constituency fall into. Then Senate, the senator representing that side, then we come back to the governor. Because by then, we go down here, waiting Senate don't push to the state. Waiting they don't approve. Waiting we see for ground. Then we go hear from the governor. After we hear from the governor, we now call the presidency from the village to give final report about what we discover. You get some communities, as it rain now, until the end of raining season, they will never get out of the community. You get some communities now, if person is sick, no hospital, not even small clinic, dispensary no dey there. Yet these na human beings, these na Nigerians. Then they, even within FCT, if you go to some communities, you go shed tears. Talk more of some of these remote areas. See Niger Delta. Their land, oil don't spoil them. You can't plant. You can't breathe fresh air. Nothing good. You go fit germinate. Even farming where they farm, they no fit farm. Fishing where then they fish again. Oil don't kill the fish inside the river. They need to travel far. Some go travel, they no go come back. We go around Nigeria. All these Zamfara them, where then they go, we go even Sambisa, Aminam, if they like, make them carry us. We go. Waiting there Sambisa. Sambisa no be any thick forest. Forget that thing. Google Sambisa and see. It just because some big men are making money out of this insurgency. Let me tell you.
That is it, sir.
It's a lie.
That is it, sir.
If Nigerian government decides to end this rubbish, 1 week is enough to clean up Sambisa and turn it to military barrack.
Yes, sir.
But because once this thing they continue, some people's pocket is swelling every day. Nigerian army where they go Sudan, they go Sierra Leone, they go Liberia, go clean up rubbish. Now them no go fit perform in their own country. Carry AK-47 with magazine, they give you only 30 bullets. keke, you dey calculate. Keke, I don't shoot 2. Keke, it remain 22. Keke, it remain 19. Keke, it remain 3. You go shoot again? No. Make we tell each other the truth. Yes, insurgency. If every country get their own problem, America get their own. But they know they make them public. Not be recently we hear say somebody just wake up, carry gun, shoot people. Almost every day now this thing they happen for America, but they no go show for their own CNN. Yes, because with CNN when they show here, not be the same CNN with America. BBC when they show here, not be the same BBC with London. Yes. If I tell you, say, the way the president mean to end this thing, it will say the service chiefs, they committed to ending this thing. If I don't end by now, all you need to do is go and build one headquarter there. All the service chiefs must report there. And give them 6 months. And see what thing will happen. But every time, if when I hear the money where they claim in the name of this insurgency, it don't reach to build Nigeria to the level of Dubai. But God will see us through. Amen. Every country in the world has internal security matter. Mention any country in the world. Not be the other day I hear somebody carry bomb for Saudi Arabia. Of course, bomb for Israel no be news. I don't know what I don't understand. Mention any country where no get internal security problem. But they manage it. Our own is escalating. I think our service chiefs should sit down and challenge themselves. The president and the vice president, the government is committed to doing everything. When I know how I take no say government they committed, ask me why. Ask me how. Because every single money where this security apparatus ask for, government they give them. If a woman talk say the husband no one chop, and the husband talk say he give her money for soup, now because she no sabi cook, now make he no eat her food, he do bad? No. What did the woman supposed to do? To go learn how to cook. The federal government don't provide everything where they need in terms of money. Now them to deliver now it remain. May God see us through. Amen. Thank you very much, Excellence. Thank you. So we go communities. All these Zamfara, we do go to Katsina, we go to Kano, we go to Ibadan, we go to Ogbomosho, we go to Madam Patience. You they mention Sambisa. We they go with you. SERVICOM must go there. Abi? Yes. Because of service delivery. Yes. When I go ask soldiers whether then they treat them well. Yes. It's part of SERVICOM's work. Yes. Abi? Yes. Make una clap for Madam Patience. Now she go follow us go Sambisa. You see with him? It's just like that man from Office of the Accountant General. When I talk, say, I just don't they laugh. When I talk, say, if federal government won't end this ghost workers thing, what to make people to reduce to lie to us to the its barest minimum. Now, because we introduce affidavit for High Court, you know, deposed to an affidavit, there is nothing like listening to you. And you know the implication. Say, if you lie on oath, see, Wahala will go follow you. Even though some people, they try to risk them, and then they regret them. Now, if you tell every civil servant for Nigeria, make them go deposed to an affidavit. My name is so-so. I work with so-so ministry or department or agency. I am in so-so department at the moment before transfer. I have worked for so time. My grade level is this. My step is this. My current salary is this. Find attached my last pay slip. I solemnly declare this with in good faith and everything. If I am found to be lying, death by hanging. One of the people who come from the office of Accountant General, the team pay him. He can't look the lawyer, the barrister from Legal Aid Council. They say, did you hear what this man is saying? Death by hanging. You are a human rights lawyer. He can't look, what's the legal implication? He can't look me again. He say, ordinary president. I say, who? He say, you are a human rights activist. I say, my human rights, and they refer to. If not be so, waiting concern you. You where they work for where they wanna.
Me person will like trouble sit down there.
Anyways, una don't hear this one. You get one of our sisters where they hear. She carry complaint come. And I go like Miss SERVICOM involved for this thing. Why I can't single her out? Say me she follow me enter studio now because now some of these things where we talk about our higher institutions, polytechnics, colleges of education. No, they over whisper. Go outside and discuss. I don't know any tribe where like whispering like Yoruba. Yoruba kwenu. Kwenu. Kwezwenu. I don't know, but Elijah, you know any tribe where like whispering? Give her a microphone.
Honorary President.
No, she don't travel well.
Honorary President, be like that, you know.
No, the one where I know now I talk.
I agree with you, sir. But it be like say I know reach you, sir.
No, not be everything I sabi pass.
Don't. They whisper again. Two of them are Yoruba, so
he will always exaggerate every situation. That is his problem. Something will no reach, make you begin the panic. He go begin, they show you from his body language, like say person is about to die. And I make for trauma center, for emergency departments for hospitals, they select tribes where they there. Oh, see big wound, he go just say chai. If Hausa man say kai. Yoruba man see big wound, he say ah! Yay! Nah lie.
No be lie.
My senior brother, they call. Dr. Hastrop of the National National Hospital, and him be my chairman of NIPR FCT. Let's appreciate Dr. Hastrop.
How are you, sir?
You say you disagree with me, sir?
Yes, sir. Everybody's
No, but you hear the trauma center where I talk on the emergency. No, you see, if Igbo man see wound, he go just say chai.
Yes.
They go continue. If Hausa man see, he say kai, why you? But Yoruba man see wound way not too big. He say ah, yeah, Oh, okay. When I don't hear, he said so they can attend to it fast. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. All right, let's appreciate him. God, yes, you. Every language got your own. Yeah, Edo no get, no look for my trouble. No look for my trouble. Now Edo, you go see mother go carry her daughter. She knows in a prostitution, the daughter they go do. They pray for him. If you go get market. Amen. Madam, you say it no be Edo ba? Make her face Edo small. Give her a microphone, make me a heart talk. Maybe she look for trouble. Give her a microphone. Madam, you say waiting, stand up. You say Edo no follow.
Edo no follow, yes sir.
And that thing where I talk about Edo mothers, we go no say the daughter, this woman where they carry her daughter go, her prostitution, she they coordinate for either Italy or anywhere. Edo woman go carry her daughter give. Come they pray for her. If you go get market pass all other guys where they there. Now lie.
It be like say. It won't be like say sir.
Eh? It won't be like waiting. Now true, I been a lie.
Now true, sir.
Oh, so I rest my case. Now money. Now this my sister day for studio. I want make SERVICOM take note, and SERVICOM go follow up this matter. Make una listen. Where that my sister we talk say she marry a professor. Go there. Stand there, make you face me. According to her letter of complaint, she been right November 2018. I know attend to the matter. This 2019, she don't write the letter. See the first letter, soliciting for access to my children and my seized properties. She addressed them. For the record. Let's now see the date. Now see now see the affidavit where she supposed to. When I see for federal high court, when I see the date. Now see the letter, reminder letter where she write in the year 2019. Will be today. Thank you. Now, make wanna try understand waiting students, waiting our children they pass through in the hands of some lecturers. When they talk here, it will be like say, I don't know. Madam, start your story from the beginning. Take the microphone close to your mouth and introduce yourself.
I'm Juliana Enebuse, mother of 3 boys. I want to appreciate...
Take it close to your mouth and talk to me clearly.
Okay, I want to appreciate the ordinary president for giving me this opportunity. For over 4 years now, I have been sad. So I want to start the story. It happened in 2007. I have a Professor Abdulmojid is my husband. First of all, I want to plead with the honorary president. I'm really scared to come here, but I just have to come. Because the reason I left him, he made a statement before I left that he would just kill me for nothing. So I am very scared.
Now, if you are comfortable to talk. If you are not comfortable, you can go.
I'm comfortable.
She never start her story, Abi. Yes. We mentioned the professor name. Yes. We mentioned any other thing. If you know fit talk, if you know get confidence, you be right 2018.
I get.
So,
I get.
Police day here.
Okay.
If you need protection, we hand over to police. And then Thank God, no be only police they here. Police Service Commissioner they here. We go make sure say police do the right thing. No be only senators and members, House of Reps and governors now then deserve security for this country. Ordinary Nigerians deserve security too.
Okay, in 2007, I am one of his students. So I missed
Which school?
Federal University of Technology, Mina.
What him be the professor name?
Professor Abdulmojid Ijaya.
Okay. Which faculty?
Animal production.
Animal production. And you be one of his students?
Yes.
Which
I
year?
Agric 2007. But I started in 2003. But when he started lecturing me was in 2007.
So tell us the story now.
Okay. I traveled for a program. So when I came back, I didn't write one of his tests. So I went to his office to meet him. I now asked him that, sir, please, I didn't write one of your tests because I'm not around. He now said that there's nothing he can do about it. I now said, sir, please just help me. He now said, okay, if I can help you, you have to go out with me. I now said, okay. I didn't accept initially.
I want you to use the exact words he used.
Okay.
What did he tell you?
He said I have to be his girlfriend first before he's going to assist me. I didn't.
He told you this? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure, sir.
Remember, you have deposed to an affidavit.
Yes, sir.
If you lie on oath, you are going to prison.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So go ahead.
So I didn't accept initially. So later I now it was almost time for the exams. I now saw that I had no CA. So I now said, okay, sir, I have accepted. So when I accepted, we now got close. As in, like 6 months later.
Okay, got close for like 6 months.
Yes.
Got close, Abi got close.
Got close.
Closed.
Yes.
Okay. But you understand the difference between got close and got closed?
Yes, sir.
So which one? Is it got close on the surface or got closed?
Got closed.
Okay. Well, when I know what they talk, because children, they listen. So we cannot describe everything. But got closed is on the surface. And got closed is the other one between husband and wife. So is it got closed or got closed?
Got closed.
Okay. So continue your story.
So in the process, I now got pregnant. So when I got pregnant, he now
in the process of getting closed, Abi?
Yes, sir. So he now told me that he was going to marry me. I now said, okay, since...
And he was still your lecturer at that time?
Yes.
In the process of getting closed, you now got cloned because you produced something out of the closeness. Yes. That is cloning, cloned. Here, continue.
So my mom.
My dear, hold the microphone properly and talk to me.
Okay, my mom was very angry. She now asked me to go to Lagos and have the baby because he's a Muslim and I'm a Christian. So she said it wasn't going to be possible. But let me just have the baby first before anything, they can accept anything. So when I went to Lagos to have the baby, he abandoned me there. He comes like 2 times. Once in he came like 3 times before
to Lagos.
To bed. Yes.
The professor come.
Yes.
After the closeness don't turn to cloning.
Yes.
He come.
Yes.
And in the process of this 3 visit, was there any closeness?
Yes. There
okay.
is.
So continue.
Okay. So in the process, he comes. He came just 3 times, and when he comes, he will just come. He will leave in 2 days. So I had the baby. He wasn't around when I had the baby, but he dropped money. So when he came, he came on the naming day. So he
even attended the naming ceremony.
Yes,
Okay.
but he didn't perform the rites in my sister's house. He went to his own family house to slaughter the ram.
Is he a married man?
Yes, he is. His wife didn't have issues. They have been married for like 12 years, no children. So when he had that opportunity, that when he knew I was pregnant, he was like begging me that I should keep the pregnancy because he had no child for over 12 years with his wife. So
so you are the baby producing machine. Go ahead.
So when he now came back to Lagos for the naming. So after the naming, he still left me there. Meanwhile, he has gone to the school to defer my admission, to defer my semester, because I was in 500 level. So because of the pregnancy, he asked me to defer. Okay. So that I won't be disturbed. I will be able to carry the pregnancy very well. So he now came back to Lagos. He picked me and brought me back to Minna. When he brought me back to Minna, he now took me to his brother's house.
By name who?
He's Dr. Mukaila Ijaya.
A medical doctor, Abi?
No, he's also a lecturer.
Okay.
So
are we making a point? Yes, are we getting it clearer now? Okay.
So he now took me to his brother's house. I stayed there.
Waiting be in relationship with that in brother?
He's his younger brother.
The same father, the same mother?
Yes.
Are we getting somewhere? Yes. Because I know why I'm trying to put these pieces together. Continue.
So when I was there, my baby he has grown a little. He was like a year and 2 months. He now he doesn't come at all. He comes at night around 10 and he will leave 10:30. He just give me only 30 minutes of his time. So I was very depressed.
Well, you will be husband snatcher. What do you need? You collect person husband. Although you, out of naivety as a student, and your lecturer talk say, if you know like this, you know according to you. But to me, you are a husband snatcher. Even though I will still fight for your right for you.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
So he comes, whenever he comes, I have...
And as you there for that in brother house, the brother give you room?
Yes, he gave me a room.
You and the baby?
Yes.
And the baby can't reach 1 year plus?
Yes.
Where they? Yes. So he can they come for night?
Yes. When he comes, I now got pregnant again.
Come press my neck for me, I beg. Thank you. Not gonna clap for Native Doctor Akaramakala. My dear, we are not laughing at you. We are trying to connect with your situation. Are you there? We're not making jest of you. I want you to understand that.
Okay.
All we are trying to do is to get you justice.
Thank you so much.
As the reach 1 year plus, another belle,
yes,
in his brother's house,
yes,
within that 30 minutes period, Abi? No, answer me. Is it within the 30 minutes period?
Yes.
Answer me.
Yes, sir.
So continue.
So the brother was not really treating me well. I was pregnant.
How was the brother treating you? Was the brother a lecturer too?
Yes, he's a lecturer.
Where?
Federal University of Technology.
The same university?
Yes.
Senior brother and junior brother?
Yes.
Lecturing in the same university?
Yes.
Which language then be?
They are Yoruba.
Yoruba. You say his name is what?
Professor Abdulmojid Ijaya.
Abdulmojid Ijaya. I don't know. And this is na Nupe.
No.
From which state?
From Kwara.
Kwara, Alaja. Alaja, your in-law. Carry chair, go sit down near your in-law. See your mother-in-law.
Sorry, my sister.
Oh, yeah, sit down for back. They put the massager. So your mother-in-law don't, one of your in-laws don't come. So continue your story. Continue your story.
So I was with pregnancy. I was also helping to sweep the house, wash the plates. Sometimes I'll tell
He not get wife?
He has.
He not get children?
No, they are still little kids.
Okay, small.
Yes.
They reach like 5 years?
No, like he's 3. He was 3 then.
Okay, so at least you can help now.
Yes. I was really helping.
And even helping can help you.
Yes.
Exercise they good for pregnant women.
Yes.
So go ahead. No be punishment.
So
then they give you food.
Yes, they do. So sometimes I even ask the wife not to cook. I'll be the one to cook because I really just want to assist her. Since I'm living in their house, I have to be doing something.
Or else you go pay rent.
So I don't know. A girl was in the house. She now came to meet me. I don't want to go into that. Let me just cut that one. So the husband was so angry with me. There was a day I went out. The
husband of the wife?
The husband of the woman, the man, the professor, the owner of the
doctor,
house. Yes, he was angry with me because of what happened.
What happened? The belly you carry again?
No, it's pertaining to someone else. I don't just want to bring it up. He's already gone. So I went out. When I came back with my son.
But they confuse us now. You know, say you know one mention and why you start them. Here, if you start, you must complete them. So we are not comfortable to mention that one.
Yes.
Can you give it to us in code?
Okay.
The summary of
the girl said the man was like sleeping with her. So I don't want to just bring.
So and now you intervene.
She wanted admission into the school. Okay. That was why she's staying in their house.
Okay.
Professor Abdulmojid was now angry with his brother that why did he leave me outside
with his child?
Yes. So he now they quarreled. So after,
because of you?
Yes, they quarreled because of me. So later, I was living in the house, but I wasn't comfortable because
how
of
can
that
you be
quarrel.
comfortable?
Yes. So like 2 months later, I now told Prof that I want to leave the house. Meanwhile, he told me that one of his brother is building a house, that I'm going to get a house from there.
In Mina, dear?
Yes.
Which side in Mina?
In Sokakauta.
Okay.
So the house was now ready after 2 months. So I was very happy. He now brought the key to me that I'll move to that house.
Move to Saukaka-Huta.
Yes.
So at least if you Sauka, you can Huta.
So I had a bed in my room, and the TV that was in my room, I bought it with my money because when I was in school, I had the poultry. I was rearing chickens.
As an agric student,
yes,
it's good for you to be practicing what you are learning in school.
So the money I got from the
to buy TV. Fast forward
so
now.
When
you carry the TV, go the new house.
I want to explain there. So when I was moving to that house, he now traveled. The day I was
That's the professor.
Yes. The day I was supposed to go to the house, he traveled. So I looked for money. I took my mattress and my TV to that house. And that house, they just built it. No curtain. Nothing. It was just my bed. So I was living in that house.
With a baby?
Yes. Aye. So he always gives me like 1,500, 2,000. Every 4 days, every 5 days. So I now said, no, I'm not going to accept this again. No, it's too much on me. So he now started giving me 5,000 naira.
Every week?
Yes. Not every week, he can just come.
Once in a while?
Once in a while. So I was now feeding with my
How
son.
old were you then?
I was 24.
Okay, so continue. Finally, for that house,
I was living alone. He never comes around. I only live with my son and the house that is empty, because the house is like 6 flats, and I'm the only one that is in the house.
In the whole of that?
Yes, because no tenants have moved in. So I and my son stays there, only us, for almost 6 months before tenants started coming. So the megas that were there, they are Fulanis and they smoke Indian hemp and all that. But I was just enduring because there's nothing I can do. So I had problems and he doesn't give me money. The house was empty. I stayed in that house, but I when he gives me that money, I used to save. I save. Anytime I would go and buy like chairs, and now later saved. I went to buy chairs, fairly used chairs. I didn't buy a new one. I bought that chair from my neighbor. She's moving to Abuja. She now said she wants to sell the chair. She sold it for me 7,000 naira, a set of chair. That is the chair I took to the house. The bed, I took it from my own family house and took it to the house. Well, that is the bed I'm using.
So finally, in that same house, he got you pregnant again?
No, I was already pregnant. That is the baby I was with. In the process.
How many children you born?
3.
You tell us about the first one.
I told you that when I was in that house, before I moved, I was 8 months pregnant because I moved to that house with that baby in his brother's house. So when I want to give birth, he was not around. He was never around when I want to give birth. So his brother was the one that took me to the hospital.
The same brother where he and Ankware before?
Yes.
Talk to the mic and let's save time.
Took me to the hospital. So even my doctor, the 3 children, other 2 children is my doctor, but he doesn't even know him. Till tomorrow, he doesn't know the professor. Yes, because he never comes. So they wanted to.
But he knows his brother.
Yes, he knows his brother. So they want to operate. So his brother they wanted to operate me, but the brother wanted to sign. So before they signed, I had my baby. So he now came for the naming ceremony. Even if he comes for the naming ceremony, he must look for a ram that is very small, doesn't have value. I'll just be looking. I'll say, I thought Muslims, if you want to celebrate a child, you buy a very good ram. No problem. So I now was angry. I now told him that the money you are giving me is too small for I am my 2 kids. He now increased the money to 15,000. So from that 15,000, I will eat. That is our transportation for a month.
So finally, what happened?
So the 3rd baby now came again in that same house. So my dad was so angry.
Who bring the 3rd baby?
It's us.
Okay, the baby came by itself.
No, it's us. So,
and another closed.
Yes. So my dad was angry. My dad now said, no, you have to come and do the wedding because.
Okay, your dad. Now that time your dad eye open.
No, they have
after 3 children.
No, they have been calling him every time. Come and celebrate.
Your father know if you go to the school management to talk, say, see what you want professor do my daughter. You went now. What will be your qualification?
I'm a graduate. You know why sometimes, even now that I'm here, my parent doesn't know. They don't want me to come here because they don't want anything that is going to bring problem. That is why.
Waiting be the problem where go happen, where pass the problem where don't happen. Person where they ground, they fear to fall again. Not be only to roll.
I'm telling you, they don't know I'm here. They might be hearing it now.
Like I tell you, some of our parents can be selfish. Some parents, instead way they go rescue their children from some bad relationship, bad marriage, they would rather prefer make them bring the daughter dead body home. Una will be mothers, una they hear me. Una will be fathers, una they hear me. Una know what they talk. Some parents, just because of the shame, say waiting people go talk, they would rather prefer for their daughter to die inside the problem. Waiting our neighbors go talk, they go talk, say you marry, then divorce you. Now so I endure with your father. Now the same thing with our father they do you, now this man they do. You know go ask first of all. Connect with your daughter first and hear her own side of the story. Anyway, finally waiting can happen.
So after the 3rd child, I'll be at home, I'll tell him that. So we now move to, he built. We now moved.
Okay, the professor come build another house.
So we now went to the house, but the house is very close to the bush. It's the last house, and now
in which area?
Gidankwano.
You move from Saukaka Huta to Gidankwano.
It's opposite the university. So he is living in the university quarters
with his wife.
Yes. So he now took us to that house. So that house is also uncompleted, but he now said that no megad, and he built like 4 flats there. So I was in one. I was staying there alone also. He now asked one of his cousins to be staying in one of the flats so that he would protect me and the kids. So
the cousin man or woman?
Man and his wife.
Okay.
So we were having clash because of the money he was giving. He was giving us 25,000 naira for a month.
For 2 of us?
For 3 of us, that is 4.
You and your children?
Yes.
The man and his wife?
No, but I had 2 students that were staying with me.
Okay.
So we are now 7.
Who bring the 2 students?
It's him.
He bring the 2
Yes.
students? Boys or big girls?
2 boys.
Yeah.
So
and now from that 25,000 naira,
yes,
you and your children go feed.
Yes.
Plus the students.
Boys, yes. And from there, I'll fuel the car to take the.
Oh, you get car?
He gave me, but the car is the 2 of us. When I was doing my NYC, I gave him part of the money of my NYC.
Alawi?
Yes, that I cannot be trekking because he is using a car. His first wife is using a car. I said it was too much on me. Please,
With
I
the
have
children.
3 kids. Okay, let me add.
And 3 kids for a professor, for that matter. So at least your status must move at par with the pregnancy.
So I now say, okay, please, I have like 70,000. Can you add up even if it's a very small car?
So they fuel the car?
Yes.
Eventually, waiting can happen.
So,
you have 2 minutes to round up.
Okay, so at the end of the day, if I'm talking to him at home, he will now say, Julie, let me tell you, if you didn't convert to Islam, you are not going to have peace with me. I now said, okay, I converted. I was now going to the mosques and all that. So later.
Is it by force to convert?
No, he forced me.
See, let me tell you, in case you don't know, in Islam, you can marry a Christian, remain with a Christian, she will be worshipping in a Christian way, you do your own in an Islamic way for the rest of your lives. In Islam, nobody is supposed to force you to convert into Islam. Unless if you on your own decided to say, I want to. If you decide on your own to say, I want to. But in Islam, nobody can force you. We know homes. In my own family, is the same thing. Till tomorrow. I have a younger sister, her name is Naomi. She is married to a police officer. He comes around. So what are we saying? Maybe he just look for an excuse. In Islam, nobody, in fact, anybody will force you to convert to Islam, that your conversion self no be conversion.
Yes. Because I was doing
that is, instead of conversion, it is compulsion. I don't go to school, but I sabi some of these English words.
So after converting, I'll go to the monks. I'll take the boys to Islamia. I'll wait for them. When they finish Islamia, I'll pick them to the house.
A professor. When I see what they talk about, if professor grow for the born for community, he grow for community, go school for community, become professor inside the same community. I tell you now one thing. But we could never conclude. We go call professor now, make we hear your own side of the story. Or you conclude. You have 1 minute.
So at the end of the day, I was in the process. I always pack. I'll say to me, I'm going. I have left the house like 7 times. So this is the last time.
Did he eventually marry?
Yes,
marry you?
Yes, he did.
How you take marry you? Christian marriage.
Traditional.
In a Christian way.
Yes.
In a Christian way.
Not really in tradition.
Tradition. Every tradition get connotation of either Islam or Christianity.
Christian is a pastor that prayed.
So what are we deceiving ourselves for? It's a tradition. Pastor not traditional leader. Is a religious representative. You wey don't convert to Islam. The pastor can't do. I think there is a confusion somewhere.
No, because of my parents.
Yes, because of your parents.
I have to, even the Islam I'm doing, I still go to church because.
Praise the Lord! Yes, continue, my dear. So, I like your spirit. In fact, give me 5. Nobody can force you to renounce your faith.
But whenever I go to church, my allowance will not come. You will just tell me point blank, I'm not giving you allowance because you went to church. But me, I'll say no problem. I don't have a problem with that. But later, you will not come and give me.
Ma, I tell you, it will say now where then they practice Islamic law, for giving you belly, they go stone am to death. Now dead body you they see so. Yes, sir. They go stone am to death. You go there where they go stone until he die. So make we leave matter for Matthias now. Finally, what do you want? In less than 1 minute, I need.
Okay, sir, please, 2016, when I left.
What do you want?
I want my kids. He had not allowed me to see my kids for 4 years now. I only go to their school to see them, and they'll give me only 20 minutes to talk to them.
Thank you. Thank you.
He told me that I'm a baby making machine to my face, that I'm not here to be his wife. I'm just a baby making machine.
In what done born?
And up to now, I don't know because I left 4 years ago, so I don't know.
As at the time where you live, she never born.
Bed, no.
You are truly a baby making machine because you no attach value to yourself, and your parents no attach value to you. Give me professor number, make we call her.
07.
Hey, no announcer yet. No announcer. Akara. Oh yeah. Come close to me. Come close to me and give me the number quickly. No. Thank you. With a call prof. My dear, what is your name?
My name is Juliana.
Okay, his number is busy. I said, what is your name?
Juliana Enebuse.
Enebuse?
Yes, sir.
Are you from Edo?
I'm from Delta.
Okay. Oh, na former Bende. Na former, did you see what they talk? See, Madam Edo, you see what they talk?
You are calling is on another call at the moment. Do hold on.
People waste their beer and don't they call him.
Thank you.
He told me now that he's from a rich home. There's nothing I can do. I took him to court.
You took him to court?
Yes, the VC of. I want to elaborate.
Oh yeah, now quickly.
When we had this problem, I went to their house. They beat me up and collected my car. His brothers and sisters, they collected my car from me, collected some of my properties in that house.
Which court did you take him to?
To Federal High Court in Minna.
And what happened?
It was 4 days to his inauguration as a professor. So he now went to tell the VC that I took him to court. The VC now called me and said, Julie, because we used to talk, he now called me and said, Julie, please, you have to remove this case from the court. Let's settle it at home. I now said, okay.
What is the name of the VC?
Professor Akonji.
Another Yoruba.
He's his brother.
Oh, from Kwara State.
Yeah, he's his cousin.
Okay, so go ahead.
So when I they came to meet me that please, because of the inauguration, that I should remove the case from the court. I said before I remove that case from the court, they should give me back my children because they seized the children from me. So VC now promised me that they will give me the children. So, and the car. So they now brought the children.
And you went and withdrew the case from the court?
Yes, because the case was on Monday. He now begged me that I should withdraw it that day because his inauguration is on Wednesday. So I withdrew it from the court. They now gave me back the children. When they gave me back the children, after the inauguration and everything, they came back and stole the children from me again.
And you told me that you took this matter to National Human Rights Commission.
Yes, I took it to INCRA. increase national to increase is an NGO.
Okay.
They wrote him a letter to come. They went to him. He said he doesn't attend to such thing because he's from a royal home. Royal home doesn't go to such places that nobody can tell him what to do. That me, I am from a poor home. Nobody can do anything to him. That he has 10 professors in his family that nobody can do anything to him.
You don't do. You are trying to whip sentiment here. You don't do. Make we hear from Professor
Abdulmojid
Ijaya. Hello, Prof. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Dr. Ahmad Isa.
Ahmed Isa, okay?
I'm calling you from Abuja, Nigeria.
Okay, thank you.
You are live on Human Rights Radio 101.1.
Okay.
The name of the program is Brekete Family.
Okay.
Brekete Family is a reality radio and television talk magazine program that is being followed all over the world, live.
Okay.
I have a complaint before me right now. She has narrated her own side of the story.
Okay.
Her name is
Juliana Enebuse.
Okay.
She said you got her pregnant the first time.
Okay.
And then the second time.
Okay.
Then the third time.
Okay.
Before you eventually went to her family to do traditional marriage, with church marriage per se, by a pastor. Yes, and she said you have denied her access to her children.
Okay.
That the last time she went to your family house, your siblings gave her the beating of her life, seized her car and other properties, and you threatened her that you are from a royal home and there is nothing she can do, that she is from a poor family, that there is nothing she can do on earth that can withstand your position. So having listened to her on live radio, it is your right for us to hear your own side of the story. That is the reason why I called you now.
Okay.
Go ahead, we are listening, sir.
Well,
do you know her?
I know her. What you are telling me is so strange to me.
Okay, who is she to you?
She was my wife.
She was your wife?
Yes.
Okay, for how long have you been married before you divorced her?
I didn't divorce her. She packed out from my house on the 16th of June, 2016.
Okay, for how long have you been married before she left your house?
I got married. We are together for about 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
For how long have you been married? Legally married?
There's no legality. The parents know I married her through her parents now.
Through her parents?
And the father is there in Abuja. I married her. That's traditionally the way they do it in their place.
Okay. Well, I thought she said you got her pregnant while she was still your student. And because she had an issue with her grades, she came to you as one of our lecturers. No, I'm trying to recap what she told us for you to have a better answer. She came to you for assistance and you told her point blank that you're not going to assist her unless she is ready to become your girlfriend. And in the course of your relationship, she took in, according to her.
Yeah, well, that one is just a blackmail. You see, if you come to FET Mina, where I work, ask any student apart from FET Mina, I've never done that. I will never harass any woman for pay or whatever. I think it's not good for me to tell you about myself. You can find out from FET Mina, from students. The person of Abdulmajid is there. Are you with me, sir?
I'm listening, sir.
The point is that we became friends, and as God will have it, God destined that I will marry her, which I did.
Collect that microphone from her, please. Go ahead.
After getting married to her, are you with me?
Oh, yes, sir, I'm listening.
Sometimes in June 2016, I was away for a conference. I got her a place where she lives. On my place, that period, I went for a conference. Before I came back, I heard that she packed all her things out of the house. Then I found out what happened. I didn't have any quarrel before I left. Only for me. In fact, she reported me to the vice chancellor then of FVT Mina, and I said my story. And they were surprised that you and your husband, you came to now blackmail him. And I told them the truth of the thing. And she apologized, and they said I should take her back. Unfortunately, what caused the whole problem now is that this lady, unknowingly for me, she was in my house for about 3 months and pregnant for another person. I know.
I'm listening to you attentively. Yeah. I don't want to.
Okay, so I didn't know. So when I came back, I think when I came back, she couldn't lure me to sleep with her that period, and she was already pregnant. Only for me to hear that after about 6 months or so, I heard that she gave birth to a child. And then when I heard that she gave her a child, that's okay. That I knew I didn't have any meeting with her for that period. So how comes? And that was the main thing. And she packed out, and she has another baby for another person. And if you see the baby, and which I'm ready to do DNA test if possible. But the point is that the baby she has for me, they have close level. If you see there, you know I'm the father. But the last one she had now, that caused trouble for her, it's not my child. And I think that was what prompted her to leave the house.
Okay.
And that was all.
Okay, Prof.
Yes, sir.
You are a Muslim, I suppose.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Islamically, if a woman is in your house and she takes in, gives birth to a child, that child is automatically yours. Islamically, I'm talking.
He said a woman in my house.
Yes, your wife.
She had 3 children for me, and I didn't deny them. But this one, I was away for about 3 or 4 months. I didn't touch her, only for me to come back. And after about some months, I heard that she was pregnant, which I knew I didn't touch her. And when I calculated when she gave birth, and she gave birth to a baby that's not mine, and she even packed her from my house before she gave birth. I didn't chase her out.
I am telling you the Islamic position.
What I'm not saying is that scientifically, I'm not responsible for that pregnancy.
Okay, we will come back to that because I'm involving SERVICOM on this matter, and I'm involving other authorities on this matter.
Please, every authority you have, every authority that you have, you can involve them.
Okay, I am going to do that. And then she.
You can make a formal complaint to my school so that it will be clear. Because
it has not gotten to that. We will first of all.
What I'm saying, if at the end of the day, because I'm a public figure, at the end of the day, I'm a suer for defamation of character.
Okay.
So please let her know the implication of what she's doing.
No problem.
At the end of the day, I have all the facts, and I will go to every length because all those rubbish she's saying, I don't understand, but I will go to any length to make sure that my nails are clean.
Thank you.
My name is clear.
Thank you.
I'm ready for anything.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you, Prof. Was there ever a time the VC had to intervene on this matter when it was a few? Wait now. When it was a few days to your professorship conferment, that she should withdraw the case from court because you had a few days to your professorship. She told me this. I'm asking you now for you to.
I'm telling you, it's all trash. All this not blackmail. It's all trash.
Okay, there was never a time.
See, the issue was that when she packed her from my house, I get it for I bought her a car because she asked my wife. I bought her a car and I built a house for her because she's my wife. She was my wife. I did everything that a husband should do for a wife. I did everything, and I just told you that maybe because of what she found herself doing, and unfortunately I couldn't meet with her. She roped me into the pregnancy, and she knew that the secret will soon be exposed. So on her own volition, she left the house, packed all the things that we bought in there. She left the house. And after some months, I heard that she delivered. And when she delivered, and I said I was not responsible for that baby. You get the point? So all those things are attached. What I'm saying that whatever you want to do, you have to go to court anywhere. I'm ready.
Okay.
She was my wife, and she gave her to another person, and she left my house. And you are telling me anything you want to do, you can come to my school, come and report. My school is aware about it. About that, she was my wife. She was my wife. And then my wife did something wrong, and she packed out of her. She want me to be begging her to come back? No.
Thank you very much, Professor.
Thank you very much, sir.
We would like to.
The issue is that this thing will not stop here, because after all this issue now, I will now have to sue her for defamation of character. I will do that.
No problem.
I will do that gladly.
Okay, my name is Dr. Ahmad Isa. What is your name, sir?
My name is Professor Abdulmajid T. Ijaya.
Of the of what?
Federal of the Department of Animal Production, Federal University of Technology. You can find out from former students. You can find out from the university. I never harassed any woman.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
So you can ask for even my colleagues that are from FET Mina, my colleagues that come to FET Mina. Don't forget, I was one time chairman of House of FET. I'm not saying I'm a saint, but I'm telling you that I don't involve myself in any corrupt practices or any disciplinary thing.
Thank you.
But the issue I'm telling you now is that this one, after all this showcasing you are doing, I will have to sue her for defamation. She has to prove beyond reasonable doubt what she's telling the world.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Did I handle it well?
Yes, sir.
Now, even though what brought these people here is different from what we are discussing, but I need to hear from them. Please, what do you have to say? Uncle Brimo. No, let's start with my auntie as a woman. What do you have to say? Quickly, let's save time. Because
it's a very sad situation. I feel for her. I'm a mother myself, and I just imagine being her mother. I just want to say that sometimes our parents allow situations to degenerate. My daughter cannot get pregnant for the first time after wedlock, encourage her to take in a second time and a third time.
Before marriage?
Before marriage. The right thing should have been done. But unfortunately, this has happened. I just hope that the ordinary president, sir, you will be able to get Prof to own up to his responsibility. She's the mother of those children. He should allow her access to her children.
So you have 4 children now?
Yes.
Okay. So and the 4th child is for another man?
I was not pregnant when I left his house. I was not pregnant when I left his house. It was, my son is 2 years now. So, and I left his house July 2016. If you calculate it, you should know that that is not his child.
Okay.
If you do the calculation.
You are not even claiming that this 4th child is his own.
It's not his.
Okay. You have left the marriage as far as your word is concerned. And you have moved on with another man. Okay, so thank you very much. At least we have made it clear here. Thank you. So, please, do you have anything to say, sir?
I think I really appreciate what is going on, in the sense that your coming in is very, good. But I still want you to go deeper into this issue so that we know actually what is the problem.
Okay, sir.
I think there's something.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Mr. President, I think what you are doing is in line with what is appreciated. God will bless you on this, sir.
Thank you. Uncle Brimo.
Thank you, Ordinary President.
Yes, sir.
I always feel for you because you are human. And I am a grandfather. I only have one word or some warning for some of us who come here with complaints. When we come, we want people to sympathize with us. I haven't listened to my dear lady. You did not tell the public that you had 4 kids. You never told us you had a baby outside the professor's house. And we were all getting crazy over your story here. More often than not, this is what we see. But for the professionalism of Dr. Ahmed, if he had not given a call to Prof, we would not see this other side of the story. It's often sad. This is a very, very intricate case. If it is gone into, you will get your fingers burnt. Because if we are going by Islamic law, you have no lien to insisting on having those children because he married you. So only the court of law will be able to say, okay, who will take paternity of those children? Because now you are married to another man. He cannot leave his children to go and live with another man. So at any rate, this has been a case to be discussed and settled outside the public clear. Well, I sympathize with you.
Thank you so much. IG Liaison.
Thank you, Ordinary President. Each case is being decided or determined according to circumstances of, and peculiarity of that case. So it depends on her complaint. As you insisted to tell us what she needs, so that's what will determine what the action should be taken. And also, like what my uncle, my Oga said, Mr. Bremo, that custody of a child or children is court, not a police matter. Thank you, sir.
Parents, where they here? Okay, Elijah. Hello.
Hello. Honorary President, sir, please. As
Go
a
ahead,
mother, I will plead to the professor to allow her to have access to the children. The deed has been done. She has moved on with her life, but she has right to have access to her children. That's my contribution.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Ambassador Potopoto of France.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. You have 1 minute, sir. How is France today?
France is okay, sir. Not until most of us, the Nigerians, know the genuinity and the uniqueness of this station, that God placed this station. Because this station, once you are coming and you are not genuine, you will speak heresies. That station. You know, that is what is happening. You know, but God have made it to be like that. They carry the king, give woman, and say, you know, get it. I think we tell the woman, make you chop the children. What is happening in our country? Only God himself, we need his intervention.
Thank you.
And for you that have shouldered it upon yourself and with your wonderful crew, God and people who are supporting you, God will support them all in Jesus.
Amen. Hello, good morning, barrister.
Hello, good morning, Mr. President.
Yes, your name now?
Barrister A.A. Ahmed.
Okay, Barrister A.A. Ahmed. Yes.
The story narrated by our little sister there is really prophetic. However, it's a social issue that is not entirely a legal matter. I think we can apply the same method we did the last time.
Yes, that other one we did.
Yes.
Yeah, and they are living happily together now. In fact, they have traveled now to we are expecting naming ceremony any moment from now by the grace of God.
By God's grace, yes. I think we can still apply the same methodology. I will volunteer to get involved.
Okay, sir.
Coincidentally, the prof is somebody I know through somebody. And I'm very sure he wouldn't want unnecessary acrimony on a matter like this.
Okay.
The lady has agreed to move on with her life. She has the right to see her children without inhibition. She has the right to relate with her children within certain limits. And then you cannot deny the fact that she's the mother, even no matter what you think. So I think it's just about if the two of them can remove pride and ego from the setting, I think she can move on with her life, and then he can move on with the life of his children with himself, and then everybody can have peace. But he cannot and he should not deny her the right
access to see her children. Okay, thank you.
So
Thank you.
I will volunteer. I'll be interested in seeing how we can
how we can mediate over the matter.
Yes.
Uncle Brimo is going to be a part of the committee, and then the scaffold will be part of it. Akaramakala will be Elijah. Elijah Amina Ajikobi will be part of the committee. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Hello, good morning. I even missed. Yes, Nahumi and Devano, where Devano from? Who, your name?
Osas from Italy.
Okay, Osas, quickly, you have 1 minute, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the good work that you are doing. Concern that our sister, the case you are handling in the stadium.
Yes.
The stadium, yes.
Yeah.
I have to correct by some point, the point that one of the man made there. I have to correct it because we copy Nigeria. I know Nigeria copy law from European. We copy law for UK. With any law here in the board that exists in UK, the woman having children. The children usually, according to the law, I understand. The children are supposed to give with the woman. The man can provide for the woman. The children can come and visit. The man can come and sometimes the woman can take the children to the man. Sometimes the woman can come and see the children. According to what I understand, the children should be with the man. Be with the woman. Sorry.
Thank
you. The woman has full right to the children because it's the one that conceived the children for 9 months.
Thank you.
We should, Nigeria should try and take away of all those priority to be oppressed with poor people. It's not right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Make one clap for him. The chairman of Abuja Muslim Lawyers Association is online. Hello, Barrister Ibn Muhammad.
My ordinary president, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Sir, very simple way, sir.
Reduce the volume for your radio.
All right, sir. All right, sir. She can't have custody. Completely she can't. She has closed the chance. But she can have access.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Why is it from an Islamic law perspective or which?
Very well.
Okay.
No longer, yes, sir.
Have you forgotten that he got her into the family way before marriage? What is Islam saying about that?
Yes, sir. That is a very different story altogether.
I want you to combine the two stories together in order for us to strike a balance.
Yes, because getting married, or rather, putting a woman in the family way, without properly marriage, there's a position for it.
What is the position of a married woman, a married man?
The position is just zina. That is it.
And what is the punishment?
The punishment for a man, because he's married already. Then for the lady that has not
What is the punishment for the man?
Actually, for the man, in most cases, because it has not been, we don't usually follow it as it ought to be.
No, we want you to say it as it ought to be, because you are representing Muslim lawyers and you're coming from an Islamic perspective. I want you to hit the nail on the top.
All right.
No corner here.
It's going to be Rojimo.
Eh?
That is, it's going to be Rojimo. It's going to be stoned.
Stoned to what?
To death.
You say it clearly now. Why are you?
Yes.
Are you from Kwara State?
To death.
Barrister Ibn Muhammad, are you from Kwara State?
No, I am not from Kwara State. I'm not from Kwara State.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
All right.
Elijah, collect microphone. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Jacob.
This is Potopoto from Dubai. Good morning. Thank you so much for the way you are handling this sensitive subject. The thing I want to say regarding this issue, yes, our sister made a mistake. Right, he made a mistake. But we should stop taking advantage of people that cannot speak for themselves. Now, this is where problem comes in. When you allow a mother, deprive a mother access to the children, who give them that upbringing? There's that love that connects a mother and the children that nobody can give them except the mother. Because that woman carries those children in her womb for 9 months. She went through that pain and gave birth to those children. You can't deprive her access to those children. You can't, because this is where the child grows up into something negative. We need to be careful when we do things, whether she came from a poor home or not. We should, ordinary.
Well, coming from poor home was not mentioned by the Prof himself. This is according to her.
I know, but you know, ordinary, when you listen to this our sister, listen to Prof, you can strike the balance now. You can know where the truth is coming from. Nobody is a kid. But all I'm saying is that when a mother went through that process of 9 months and carry a child and gave birth to that child, please, there's a sensitivity of connection between that woman and that child. You can't deprive it from that woman. I pray that God will use you as he has always used you to bring peace in that family and try to make things to work for them. And God, you know, ordinary, in fact, you know, she made a mistake, yes. But where did this mistake started from? Because I have this problem, I go to you to help me. So if you're taking advantage of people
as my
that
lecturer,
come to you to help them, what will happen? Tell me. People come to you, they cry, you give them money, you give them this. If you begin to take advantage of them that comes to you, where would they be? Let us remember that there is God that watches everybody. And he says at the end of the day, we shall give account of our actions. You said something yesterday that no matter how much we make, we're not going to take it to grave. Yes, when somebody dies, you go 6 feet. So whatever we do on this earth, we should remember that God is watching everybody. Now you take it, you deprive this woman access to these children.
which is enough psychological torture.
Yes, sir. Yes. What is the fate of these children? Let's forget about the mistake she made. This is her children. She gave birth to them. If you don't want to take care of those children, it's a different case. You cannot seize that children. This is a mother. That woman is dying silently. That's why she was shaking when she came into that studio. Because she don't know where to start from. I'm not supporting what she did. But we should please try to treat women right. And stop taking advantage of women. Women should be loved. Women should be respected. Women should be guided. Honorary President, thank you so much for being there. God bless you. We love you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Honorary President.
Elijah, I'll come back to you. I have Barrister Lloyd Duru here. Barrister Lloyd Duru, reduce the volume for your radio, sir.
All right, thank you, Honorary President. Good morning, Nigerians.
Good morning, Barrister Lloyd Duru.
If the Prof is also listening, good morning, Prof. Whether he's listening or not, the interests of children remain paramount in this matter. And the children involved now, I'm talking about as the children of this lady, this Julie, the children he had with the Prof. I want to believe that it is already taken by all listening that these children are the children of Prof. If these 3 first children of Julie, I also want to believe that Prof, in anger, will not insist on not allowing Julie to have access to these children. There is blood connection between these children and Julie, for which she is entitled to have access to them, unless, of course, her character does not warrant giving her access as and when required. Going forward, Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
I would like to advise that few people get involved in making peace between Prof and this lady.
Barrister Lloyd Duru.
Sir, whether she is married
Barrister Lloyd Duru.
or not. Sir.
I have co-opted you into the committee now. Let's appreciate him. You are a member of the committee. So when we are ready to see the Prof, we will inform everybody.
All right.
We either invite him over or we go to see him.
Very well.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Barrister Lloyd Duru. Thank you. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Let's appreciate Barrister Lloyd Duru. No, Elijah won't talk. She won't talk.
My Honorary President.
Yes.
After asking you to please plead for her to have access to our children, well, we should advise men older men that get married to young girls.
This man is not an old man, no. Come, collect microphone. Is he an old man? How old do you think he is?
Maybe 58.
58?
Picture here.
58. Okay, no, elder. Now wedding be this? Now the children be this? Okay, wait, let's establish something here. Now the prof be this. Am I correct? Now the prof be this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the prof be this.
Yes, sir.
During your traditional wedding.
Yes, sir.
Now the prof be this.
Yes, sir. No, my dad and my mom.
Your dad and your mom.
They are my boys.
Now your children this.
Yes, sir.
On the day of your wedding.
Yes, sir.
So which means this wedding took place after 3 children. Have we been able to establish that? Then Barrister Imam should check his Islamic law very well. This is the mother and her children.
On the wedding day.
On the wedding day. On the wedding day. Thank you very much, everybody. You can go and back to your seat. Barrister Ibn Muhammad. Sorry, Barrister Ibn Muhammad. So, Akramakallah, we will involve National Council for Islamic Affairs. We will involve National Mosque. We will involve Abuja Muslim Forum. If it means involving the Sultan, we will involve the Sultan. If it means involving the Form 1, we involve Form 1. Finally, we involve Khan. Spring Council for Islamic Affairs. Yes. Then Christian Association of Nigeria must be involved. We want to give justice to whom you understand. Akramakallah, if you want to talk something.
Yes, my ordinary president, I just get advice for our sisters, because from waiting generate to where we did.
Somebody say Islamically the children are not his, as he has gotten them out of wedlock.
Yes,
please,
sir.
let Mr. President make it clear for Nigerians to understand is as some Islamic scholars are listening right now.
Yes, my
okay, somebody wrote to me now.
Yes.
That I should make it clear that the children are not his because he got them before outside wedlock Islamically. Have I made it clear?
Yes.
Thank you. So here, continue.
Because from waiting generate from where we come there now, have fear now carry over. So even if you get carry over for school, no be end of your life. You get people who don't get carry over.
You no go understand. Some people, because you no Greek corporate, you go carry over so that your load go heavy you. Nobody go feel help you carry the load over again. You no go ever graduate. I don't know whether you understand. Many. Okay, one of my daughters is coming back from school now.
Yes, sir.
She shared her experience just recently in school with a lecturer. How they extorted money and otherwise. Excuse me. The man that believes in the positive image of Nigeria, Elder Imam Okoro, good morning, sir.
God bless you.
Amen, sir. And you too, sir.
You know, I wanted to tell you something, Honourable President. Your institute, the NESREA, we are now moving people quacks. So one day we went to the ministry to move a quack practitioner. The person was pregnant. And Mr. President, I was now tired. I said, well, how can we remove a quack practitioner who's pregnant? Because to maintain the child. I wanted to ask you a question. The other man who has the 4th child, please, have we asked him whether he will be able to cope with 3 children from the other professor and the one that is his own? I think this is one area I think we should be concerned, because as a family.
No, as in financially. Wait, financially, can you cater for these children? You said in the professor's house, it is a house help that is taking care of your children.
It's a house help that is taking care
and
of
the house help is not around now.
Have been out of the house for almost a year. If I go to their school, they will tell me that is because the house help is also in their school. So she's the one that is taking care of them. The last time I went there, he told me that their daddy bought mineral for him. That because he didn't share with her, she poured the mineral away. He couldn't take the mineral. And my son is having kidney stone. My first son is having kidney stone. They asked him not to take mineral, and they are giving him mineral. Things that he's not supposed to take, they are giving him. Anytime I go there, I'll ask him, are you taking ice cream? Are you taking a Coke? The doctor has asked you not to take those things.
So now house help they take care of these children.
He's not always at home.
What of his wife?
She's also working with FUT, and she has a shop. She goes home 10 o'clock.
She's working with the from Federal University of Technology, Mina.
He also has a shop. So the boys are all at home.
And the VC is his
cousin.
And then the doctor is his younger brother, same father, same mother.
Yes, and there's one other prof again that is his brother. His picture is here.
In that same school?
He came from my wedding.
In that same school?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I rest my case. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Elder, you don't hear?
I'm hearing, but the man who pregnanted her for the fourth one, is he willing to take the 4 children?
Is the man that got you pregnant for the 4th child ready to support you with the rest of the children?
Yes, sir.
Okay, she said in the affirmative.
Okay.
Elder, you are part of the committee now.
Thank God.
Let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate.
Ordinary President.
Yes, ma'am, quickly.
I was trying to make a point out. We have pleaded with the prof to allow her access to her children. My advice to the men there, because I'm able to establish, you are able to establish that the man is far older than her. If you go out there to marry younger ladies, and eventually they are no more with you, stop threatening them. We can see the issue of harassment here. Intimidating, harassing.
A president of a court in Nigeria now that is about to be retired has a pending case to answer in Brekete family. President of a court who maltreated his wife. When I go hear that one. My brothers, my sisters, if I look down on our sister, time done, they give us signal to do it. Signal, make we apologize to this our people will come, then beg them, make them come tomorrow in the name of God. Because their organization, what they do, they very, very important. Even though some of us just they hear their name for the very first time. But the brief way patients sent to me about NESREA, now something something very solid way we Nigerians suppose understand what they do, so we can even take advantage as well as support what they are doing. Please, I want to beg you in the name of God to please come tomorrow. We beg them now. Una go come.
We are begging. Who am I not to say?
Okay, thank you. Make we clap for them. Then make we hear from this Ogatu, vocal organizer.
But my director has spoken.
So you are coming too. Yes, all right, pay. Make we hear from you. You are coming. Okay, no. Give her Oga first. Madam, are you coming?
My madam will be here. The national coordinator will be here.
So patients does not have any option than to come.
We'll be here.
Please, if in the course of this presentation I have said or have done anything that has gone contrary to anybody's liking, please, he or she should find a place in his or her heart to forgive me. I am only trying to add value to human lives. I'm a human being. I am bound to make mistakes. On behalf of everybody waiting for studio, unawete.
Bye.
Human Rights Radio 101.1.